I think it started, in fact, when you were reading that line about your own father,
Yeah.
and what it is like to feel unloved, unwanted at such a young age. And how do you think that shaped you?
You know, I think for me, yeah, my childhood, I don't say wounds, but the things, the messages that I believed, which were never true, but there was just the messages that I either made up or that I thought to be true, just stayed with me through all the years. And to have to rework that in your brain and to go, okay, no, that's not the truth. I am deserving of love. I don't deserve abuse. I am good enough. And that's a really hard journey, especially when you're starting at almost 40 years old, going, okay, I've believed all these messages for so long. So now I have to retrain my brain to go, no, I do deserve this. And, you know, that's why I'm very mindful of things that I say to my kids too, because I don't want them to have certain messages that they might make up in their head as well. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think you put it out there, some of your past heartbreaks. You write about your first marriage, and it was almost hard to read. You know, there's a lot of women who experience domestic abuse. It is a scary topic, but to live it, you know, and to read that you said, but the more he hurt you, the more you were like, love me. What did it feel like in those darkest moments?
So I haven't spoken much about the domestic abuse because it's just still the hardest piece, because I still have a little bit of shame around it. Just, I remember when I was reading the audiobook of this, I'm like, girl, what are you doing hiding in the bushes? Like, get out. Like, you deserve so much better than this, you know? And so there's that little piece of shame that still kind of like lingers inside of me. And, you know, it's difficult, but I mean, that also... Again, I'm just trying to, when I talk to people about domestic violence, or when I share my experiences, it's like, of course you're going to think those things, because that's what you thought was to be the truth. And now I would never let anyone put their hands on me or talk to me or disrespect me in that way. But now it's because I know that I deserve respect. And
I think what you did, and it's clear in this book, is you put in a lot of work, because you don't go from A to where you are today without putting in some hard work. What did you do, and how did you arrive in this place where you are today?
So I realized that I was repeating some bad patterns. I was kind of picking the same people, but I realized it wasn't, and I could sit here and I could say, oh, my ex is so bad and this, and blame him, but it's really, truly, like, yes, maybe their choices were bad, but I had the broken pieces that allowed certain patterns to continue. So I had to really go, okay, something is broken inside of me to allow this to keep happening. And it was a lot of therapy. I went to this amazing place in Tennessee called Onsite, which just changed my entire life. And just really, again, doing some really hard work and going, okay, this is where I can take ownership. And this is where, I was definitely controlling and I manipulated, and I was not the best version of myself. And this is also why. It's not an excuse, but here are the reasons why I did these things, and why I was gripping on so tight, and just wanting to be loved so badly, and repeating, and, you know, just trying to have these men fall in love with me, and just the toxic pattern, the cycle of being chosen.
Well, we have more. We want to keep talking. Can you stick around for a little bit? Okay. We're going to talk with Jana a little bit more on baby number 3 on the way, and a lot more coming up after this.